们今年少了卡萨，然后我们也带了新人火龙来打 MSI 嘛，就是我们队伍整体是算变动蛮大的，我们有可能可以打得更好，但是也有可能会打得很差这样子。但我觉得就是因为我们就是这段时间都蛮努力的吧，我觉得就是结果不管是怎么样，至少就是不会对不起自己。
我只要跟小蛇配合的好，我相信我们在下路线是不会输的。虽然我们有2个新人，但是我们只要在打出平常训练赛的样子，我相信在 MSI 表现应该会很好。
外卡的话，我觉得每一年都实力都在进步，就是越来越接近就是现在的赛区，然后又引进很多韩援跟韩国教练，所以我觉得他们就是我们都不能小看。
我觉得就是当然要代表 NS 出战的话，我觉得压力一定是会有，但是我觉得最好就是化解这些压力的方法，就是我们专心在我们团队的练习上面。至少我们大家都尽力了，那我觉得就是上比赛的时候，我们就是开心的打这样子，然后结果是怎么样，当然是希望是好一点，但我们都是尽我们最大的努力。
On that note, let's welcome the competitors taking to the stage today. On the blue side, it is Flash Wolves. In the top lane, Hanabi. In the jungle, Muujin. In mid, Maple. AD carry, Betty. Support, Sword Art.
Ember still available. This is either going to be a team fight or Baron falling down for Flash.
There's the TP flank from Stasios. He does have his ulti available.
Trying to do one better than Muujin and Sword Art in that last flank. Flash Wolves, I think, have to read that they want to try and get this. There's the ult. They're going to try and collapse throw Betty. He doesn't have his ulti. He doesn't have his flash. We're going to try and chase him down. There's Lodic running in with the killer into with the ulti. Does come back up in time still. Betty gets shut down by Edward. Gambit in a 5v4 around Baron.
The carry is dead for Flash Wolves. They do have the... Oh, TP unavailable for Hanabi. Gambit now on the Baron. Keep your eyes on Muujin.
Trogath around here as well, but like you said, he's a little too late. Muujin going to try and make a steal happen, but they're trying to snip him out. He's going to make it into the pin if he can try. He needs to time out well. He's so low in health. This is stolen! Muujin steals the Baron away.
Nice.
Shield is huge. Again, we talk about Maple. It's not a big carry, but the Karma is doing more than enough work to try and close out this game.
Late game value of the Karma coming in clutch right now. Flash will secure themselves a second in here. Will Gambit go for the fight?
The bait, though, I think might be Hanabi. Betty gets out, pops a QSS. Again, the front side is getting shoved up. Gambit need to find something. Lodic pumps the killer into with the heals, and the shields are just too much. He burns the ult and Stayhouse will get taken down. Hanabi in the backline almost takes down Lodic. Gambit are fighting with their backs towards the Nexus. Kai'Sa finally slain, and Gambit will be pushed all the way back to their fountain as the Flash Wolves will take the first Nexus in what should be one hell of a series. And it would... Mid lane, I think also split XP with his mid laner.
Oh, Edward.
Maple's currently 2. Edward now going to face check. Sword Art has read the next level of the play. Maple coming up, he's got the ear. Great pulver. The Flash is going to pull him back in, and first blood goes beautifully.
Edward just gets a shield up in time, but he's in trouble.
There's just so much CC. He's dead already before he can hit the ground. A knockup is going to find 2 after the Ono, but Sword Art just walks away.
Yeah, Lodic is doing a fair amount of damage, but his front line is continually falling down.
Kiri going back in again. He's trying to charge up the Riftwalk stacks. They've got Maple's ulti. Now they can maybe kite it out and try and find another kill after it wears off.
I feel like Kira's really struggling to have an impact in these fights. Good knockup from Stasios.
It actually finds the AD carry. Betty low. Now they're going to go with it. Maple. Burns is on his Sword Art taking it up, but Kira already dead. There's just too much. The Flash Wolves too far ahead. We're going to score it a triple. Looking now for the Quadra's Diamond. Could be the next one to go. A flash Q there from Maple. The ace is completed by Hanabi.
For a last-ditch effort, but their goals right now are just on the wave clear.
All over but for the crying, I think, at this point. The Flash Wolves build another insurmountable lead. And we're going to try and play it back, but Stayhouse gets melted. Muujin able to claim credit for the kill.
Flash Wolves with such a great dive, but now the TP flank.
Here's the play they need. They know they need to make Kira the only level 15 and try and make something happen. He wants Maple, but he can't grab it. Gets destroyed by Hanabi. And now the chase is back on. Edward gets clipped for the Vision of Empire slow. Lodic in there as Betty dominating, takes down the Braum. In him, likely ignored. They're going to go straight for the kill here.
It does not matter. The Nexus turrets are already under fire, and the Flash Wolves looking to close out game 2.
Again, they need to pick it up before. They want to represent better on an international stage, and they are 1 game away finishing that goal. After they dive, the odd Nexus Baron also.
Same time as his 80 carry, and it looks like Sword Art really wants to just dig the heels in.
Back to where he almost is, roaming in another lane. He's not even level 6, he's not going to need it. There's the no flash sign, about to get chain CC'd for a very, very, very long time. Hanabi grabs it.
And you know what Sword Art's saying? He's saying, if you come to my lane, whoa! Not gonna lie.
So even though they've had this pushing 2 versus 2, Flashwolves recognize, you know what, we still want to have this control. We have a winning top. Let's see if they can stop it.
Diamond here, but Flashwolves just going to go diving. 4v3 going to try and make it happen. There's an ult out, but that's Edward dead. Maple able to grab the last hit.
Pressure. But there is just nothing here for Gambit to gain.
Sword Art's just happy to go back in again. Muju with a massive pillar onto 2. Edward trying to find him with the pulverize. Just going to delete one. Mugen able to get Edward. Silence unstoppable. Chasing the ball out of the ring. But Red Buff's going over. I mean, Gambit is running out of stuff to do at 12 and a half minutes.
Same for Gambit.
On the same champion, Diamond, though, I think he already got an ulti charge. No, it looks like the Prussians.
Maple's just 1v2ing.
I mean, they're trying to find him, but Maple busy with the bot lane. In the meantime, a root lands in on Takira. They pull off the Baron. Flashwolves just know every move Gambit is going to make. And Sorta, he's finding there's he going in, but it just doesn't matter. Baron, a desperate attempt. For Flashwolves, player perfect. They grab the Baron. They are so far ahead.
You much gold as you can and then come fight with us.
Probably have to if the game's going to be anything at all. But Sorta finds the instant initiation onto Diamond Prox. All not ready to go. Finds it, gets 3 men knocked up. And the turret is dying before the team fight's ever really over. Flashwolves are just going to use this Baron and try and take it all down. It's a mess in the back end of the team fight as the Nexus gets exposed. Betty firing away, looking for Stay Hustles. Kira's just fighting for his life. But there is nothing left but an ace. As the Flashwolves, they seek redemption among the best teams in the world, and they will erase their opponents to get that chance. Flashwolves, they seek redemption among the best teams in the world, and they will erase their opponents to get that chance.
Those early flashes, you may say, oh, well, that's not a kill, it's not that big of a deal. That actually completely dismantled the early game.
And you can see how Yichin's under pressure.
What?
Whoa! What was that?
Hey, I said it was random stuff happening from Yichin. He never left. He had like 1 HP.
He was being killed by the chickens and then donated it to Yichin.
His smite was almost ready. I thought he was going to use it, but now bot lane.
Well, take a look at the crystal slashes. Manages to get a 2-man stun. Devour comes out by Ron OP, but it simply does not matter. Seismic shove! Manages to pick up the kill, and that's 2 more.
Vulnerable to be repeat gank. Instead, they just group up and siege down a turret. So that is their one weakness right now, and it can't be exploited. And again, this is a very standard Flash Rules kind of game where we talked about this in Champions League. It's all about the bot lane. Get them fed. Oh, he's going.
Yeah, there we go. Flash into Impale. Got 1 and 2. Not going to fight that one. Small mistiming will let it slide. Slow by VCS standards. It's not working out as Ron OP is going to use that cleanse that we talked so much about earlier. Well, the Impale comes out and they'll find the target with the Impale, yet does so after a few moments later, and Ron OP will be flashed.
For Evo, so you have to worry about mentality when you're given a beating like this.
Well, let's take a look. Call of the Forge Guard comes out. Baron is in the pit, secured. Not with the smite, though. That got a little messy. Now Slay's coming in, trying to get the damage down. Betty's the target. Slay flashed into the pit, but he's trying to fight 3 and get shut down. Maple was over the wall. Warzone will be the next to fall, and despite it looking momentarily okay, Flashwolves get Baron, only lose Betty, and they're still 13, so we'll be there after. I'm just waiting for that team fight. Oh, there we go. Manages to catch our Warzone. Ron OP nowhere nearby. Uses the Devour just to protect from Chain of Corruption. And Slay on the retreat. 2 members of EVOS are down. Flashwolves now pushing onto the Nexus turret. For the Forge God. Yes, it catches Maple, but to what end? Now Slay managing to get some damage down thanks to that Bioarcane Barrage, but he's got too many hit points to burn through. Betty steps forward to the Black Shield, and this is just feeling donezo. Flashwolves have got 1 Nexus turret left. The Baron empowered minions, excuse me.
Come on, Slay, give me that pentakill.
It's going to be magnificent.
How good Maple really is. Completely dominating this game.
Yeah, not fans of the VCS though, but the rest of the world will definitely be pretty impressed. That's a flash Chain of Corruption. The final push should be on the cards. Impale comes out. Warzone just respawned, man. And and he's taken down for the 6th time. After 27 minutes and 22 kills, Flash Wolves obliterate EVOS Esports.
Very one-sided game. All stop.
Here on the bot side. Right now, Hanabi very detained, and now look at those chains of roots. The ult's coming across as well. Ignite cleansed away. Sword not going to be able to run out for a little bit of this one. A stun on the front lines. Hillside now force a flash back out. The shots come through, but looks like Betty's going to be okay. TP. The next attempt here as the TP comes around cannot be matched. Hanabi, it doesn't even get bound anyway, but will not find the hard engagement. Hillsong very much alone. Flashless knocked up. First blood comes through to Betty. The bot lane Kira gets 400 extra gold in this turret now.
Flash Wolves all in mid lane. Look at a force.
They found the root. Hillsong not an easy exit. This one is going to get chopped down. Betty gets a kill in the second in the back line. Death cap. Vladimir does so much damage. This will be difficult, but Whippo still trying to look for the fight in the back line. He's going to find Maple. Nice heal back to full HP though. And Betty in the middle of the fight. Can they drop down Swain? Big heal comes across. Mugen still up there, unstoppable. As Betty gets yet another kill, and Broxa does not have a way over this wall. He cannot smite this. It's all on Caps, and they delay till the Q lands. Easy burst. They're gonna get it, and it was never in range of anything.
He's up to Infinity Edge of the standard scaling. Big
sniping the champion, and now finding a big knockup. Maple is there, and look at the low health bars. Reckless will just pop. No, he's got 50 health, and he stays alive. Looking for now for the re-engage, and the Zonia's popped the knockup there. Broxa forced to run, but where can Swain go? Nowhere at all. On 2 with the Baron. Those are pretty good odds for Flash Wolves, looking to make it that 2-0 run and knock up onto the back line. They might get this kill. The root is in, and they will drop that one. An unstoppable Mabel 5-0-3. Back on form in 2018, looking pretty damn good. But as the respawns come in, it looks like it'll be Flash Wolves spending a little bit less time inside the base. Mugen puts up the pillar, one more shot, and yes, Caps finds one. Now they're re-engaged. Betty wants it, he gets it. The knockup not going to be there. Actually, Maple steals the kill away, scumbag as he might be, but the shots come in. Reckless has so much damage. The shot comes in, he gets the crit, rolls the dice, and it comes up nice. And that's going to be one as Whippo falls off a double kill. Now Hillsong forced to run, finds the stun, but Zonius keeps Maple safe, and Power Q will time out.
Guys, end the game.
Flashing in for the bind, going back to the minion line. There comes the turrets, and Hillsong just not the most threatening Morgana anymore. Flash Wolves will end the game. The 2-0 run. Flash Wolves on form.
Flash Wolves going 2-0 on the first day is not something many people would have predicted.
Betty's really low, but they're going to come in.
Teleport comes in, Pobelder with a knock-up. Here comes the Galio Ozo trying to stop Team Liquid in their tracks. First blood goes to Impact. Mugen low off the backside, but Maple's answered here. And Betty is still alive in the front of this fight. Trying to catch on to Impact. Double that stands in the way, blocks his top laner for the moment.
And above of double the 2 levels as well. Now Pobelt, he's stuck again.
Flash, Torn, there's the Winds of War as well. Mugen, yes, apart from the minions that are pushed towards the towers, the last breath comes out, but Pobelter just does nothing. No damage at all, and Flash Wolves are looking for the win here. Just need to force Team Liquid back from the inhibitor tower. Super minions pushing in the mid lane as well. Betty jumps forward, looking for impact, and Smithy, the flash is away, the flash is forward. Flash Wolves going deep to the Team Liquid base. They'll secure 2 more kills, and now they can look for that inhibitor as well.
Liquid tried to go for a desperation defense, but it just wasn't enough. The gold lead is too insurmountable, and Flash Wolves are looking to take top of the group.
Flash Wolves playing an incredible game, showing another style of new draft and completely outclassing TL in this game.
Absolutely dominant performance here from the Flash Wolves. They're not done yet. They want to pick up those final kills as well. The hero's entrance from Maple, who has been a hero this entire game, and with that win, Flash Wolves go top of the MSI table.
Clutch to dissuade that, and they were able to utilize Maple in many of the fights that Liquid tried to force, but that then brings into question is why were Liquid trying to force any fights? They needed to scale, they needed to play these side lanes, and Flash Wolves never gave them the opportunity.
Yeah, they certainly didn't, and it's tough because the amount of pressure that was being created by Betty and Sword Art was really, I think, pushing Liquid into a place where they felt like they had to make plays, and all the credit in the world to Betty and Sword Art for being able to have that pressure, for being able to...
感觉上你是一直被低估的一个 AD carry， 在世界上就是评价。那你有没有觉得你要特别证明什么，还是你要想怎么做？
因为现在我们3-0嘛，然后我们赢的2支队伍有世界前4强的 AD， 那我都赢了，那我现在应该是世界前几的了，对。
Flash Wolves go top of the MSI table.
right there. Actually, let's see what happens here. Because MLXG, he's very low, but he's behind enemy lines.
Saw him too. Maple got eyeballs on him.
MLXG
hit him with the gun.
The flash. He has the flash, but that's a full HP Maple. He's trying to get away from this when the Ignite is down and First Blood with double buffs on the side. Or if nothing else, the sleep component afterwards. Mugen throwing down the pillar, trying to keep his opponents away. Baron is down to about 2/3 HP. RNG have no vision on the pit. They don't know what the health looks like. They don't even know that Flash Wolves are on it. RNG are going to end up giving this away for free. It's taken down to 1,000 HP just as the sapling goes over the wall and the Beast secures it. Flash Wolves get it clean.
Uzi's taking pot shots from the side and getting a couple of chunks down, but now actually they force in there.
Hanabi trying to get himself away, let me into the back line, but he's all alone. He's isolated, having to flash out. He can't quite do what he wants to do. Instead, get taken down. Maple grabs that kill there for himself. Xiaohu trying to get himself away, but it's Betty who grabs the kill now onto MLXG as Uzi retreats with the remaining members of this team. Flash Wolves want to push to find the win right here. Baron buff enchant on the minion wave. Nexus turret number 1 taken down. Nexus turret number 2 will swiftly be the target. Uzi shielded up, but where's the damage? What can he do? Nexus exposed. Betty off to the side, wanting to take this one down. Uzi looking away, can't find the damage. Flash Wolves win!
4-0 for Flash Wolves. They remain undefeated here at MSI. What an opening for them.
And they controlled this game here. They knew exactly what they wanted to do in the early game, and they start setting up, killing the turrets, and it was all about Baron.
Fought here in the MSI group stages, and they're the ones, not Kingzone, not RNG, not Liquid, not Fnatic, not Evos, not anyone. These are the ones with no defeats still on the record.
That's it.
Looking at this LMS lineup in there, there's so many directions that you can go with it.
Do they have Kingzone Dragon X exactly where they want them? Gorilla did opt into the ranged support who can get pressure but be ganked. If double flash goes down on Lulu and Kai'Sa, that's going to be a terrible time. And here's Flash Wolves for the last pick.
Matchup. That's a classic matchup if he picks it.
Calm down, calm down. Let's go.
No, he's got it. Kobe.
It is indeed going to be the Yasuo counter into the Gnar. We've seen it so many times. What you want to do in this matchup, Yasuo has so much mobility.
Yasuo, if not be able to kill.
Yeah, and the mobility boots also completed for an.
Oh, there we go. Caught out in the front line, managed to get healed with a wild growth, but that is Burst Blood to Mugen. And Flash Wolves get the latest Burst Blood of any MSI. Khan's chasing off Hanabi off towards the top side of this prey, trying to dodge around. Betty and Sword Art pushing forward. Khan goes into Mega, has the blast cone, can look for the knock into the wall. That's exactly what he's going to do. But a great devour from Sword Art keeps his AD carry. Whoa! Gets away. Yasuo in the front line gets 2, and it's a great fight for Flash Wolves. Kingzone are dethroned here by the Flash Wolves. It's
Completely ace Kingzone and finish it off.
A super well-deserved victory for the Flash Wolves. They were the ones that enjoyed the lead for the majority of this game. The better team for the majority of the game pick up the victory. There is no big comeback for Kingzone, and Flash Wolves are your favorites for MSI.
Flash Wolves, the Kingzone Slayers. 5-0. That's an incredible performance by them to take down the LCK champions.
Kingzone vacated a lot of this early game. They made changes thinking that we could beat Day 1, Day 2 Flash Wolves, or Day 3 Flash Wolves. Had a new side, a new string to their bow. The Yasuo top lane completely stopped any sort of impact from the Gnar coming through from Khan. The top lane carrying Khan was negated.
Once a Yasuo main, always a Yasuo main, my friend.
Apparently.
Doesn't matter how many tanks you play in between.
And if you're Flash Wolves now, you're looking at the second half of the